So big disclaimer on this one, I'm not a doctor obviously, but I recently started training someone with Parkinson's, very severe. He is about 90 years old. I normally don't train people that old, but super nice dude, and I thought it'd be interesting. So like I said, he has very severe Parkinson's, so kind of simulate how his shakes, his tremors. They're about like, his arm does this about nonstop, especially when we started. That's his right arm. His left arm is about this nonstop. Pretty much no matter what we're doing, even if he's using it, whether it's passive or active. Anyway, so weight training has been shown in a bunch of studies to improve Parkinson's, especially when it comes to the tremors and stiffness associated with it. And you can see from his Parkinson's, his posture has gotten significantly worse. I mean, he's old, so posture is typically not great on people's age anyway, but he's very hunched forward. His neck protrudes, kind of, he's got this posture, and his shoulders are very internally rotated. Partially because of the age, like I said, and partially because of Parkinson's. Anyway, so basically what I want to do is get him stronger, obviously, and try to improve this. So I've been training for a little over a month now. His tremors have visibly reduced. They're still, in my opinion, horrible. It seems miserable, but they've visibly reduced already. When we first started, we started just very easy stuff, kind of testing his mobility, where he was strong, everything. But now he's deadlifting with a trap bar on the high handles. He's up to 85 pounds for sets of 5, which is pretty awesome for, anyone his age, let alone someone with severe Parkinson's like that. But we're smart about it. We go very slow. We don't try to push weight ever. It's just when it's there, we take it. You can still get noob gains when you're fucking 90, so it's a thing. But we're up to that. When we first started, because of his tremors, he could barely hold on to the empty trap bar. I should say first started, we didn't lead off with trap bar deadlifts, sort of like a kettlebell variation. But he could barely hold on to the bar because the tremors were so bad. So being able to hold 85 pounds, no problem for, he moves slow. It's a pretty extended period. 5 reps takes him probably, 30 seconds. So it's a huge improvement. Certain positions definitely aggravate the tremors, I've noticed. Pushing horizontally, not great. Tends to trigger, temporarily at least, some worse tremors. Everything else is mostly fine, but for the most part, besides deadlifts, we are doing some box squats to help with him getting out of his chair, because that's a little difficult for him. A lot of upper back work, face pulls, every kind of row imaginable. Pulling from horizontally doesn't seem to aggravate his tremors at all, which is awesome, unlike pushing. So we do a lot of horizontal rowing. We do some vertical pulling. He's using a lat pull down, nothing crazy. And I try to have him overhead press quite a bit just to help with his shoulder mobility. When we first started, we were just using, which we're still doing, doing single arm dumbbell overhead presses while seated. When we first started, his lockout was about here, and now he can, sorry, phone cut off. So as I was saying, his lockout was here, and now he can fully lock out, which is awesome. It's a huge improvement. We're going very light with those. We're just using 15 pounds for sets between 5 and 8. Nothing crazy. And the other thing we're doing, just for a safety standpoint, we're doing what I call the get up drill, which I've talked about before. Essentially it is, in case he ever falls, to be able to get up. Because a lot of people, the reason they can't get up when they fall down and get hurt, it's not because they are so hurt they can't get up, it's because they don't know how to get up. So I'll have him lay on his stomach, stand back up, lay on his left side, stand back up, right side, stand back up, lay on his back, stand back up, and then have him do it all again without using his left arm, and then have him do it all again without using his right arm. So just stuff like that. That's kind of his cardio too, some conditioning work. It's nothing crazy, but like I said, we're already seeing improvements, visible improvements, and we're just gonna continue. I'd like to see him deadlifting, if we can get in the mid hundreds, that'd be fucking fantastic. Anything beyond that is just cool. Like I said, we're not gonna push weight. It's stupid to have an ego and trying to hit certain numbers with someone at his age and with his condition, but if it's there, it's there. So just what I've been doing. It's nothing, aren't really tips or anything. I just thought it was interesting to share with you guys. What else? That's it. So if you have any questions, I guess, about training with Parkinson's, feel free to ask, but I'm no expert, just getting him stronger.